Yo, what is up, boys? In this video, I'm gonna have my best NFL locks for Sunday's slate of games, guys. Literally should be our biggest day of the week. We're gonna go over that in just a second. I'm gonna hook you guys up with I think I have maybe 8 props I like in this video I'm gonna give to you guys. We're gonna go over all the research. You guys can lock in what you want and then, ignore the ones that you don't. But we have a ton of research behind these plays, guys. I'm gonna show you that in just a second. Also, one of you guys will be getting a free week of VIP picks. It used to be a month, but now we're gonna be dropping a lot more videos. We have MLB, football, what else? College football. We got basketball coming up, so gonna be a lot more videos. So gonna be moving this to a week free of VIP picks, guys. Literally, all you guys have to do if you want that is literally just drop a like on this video. Once we get to, we'll do 40 likes. Once we get to 40 likes on this video, because the games do start kind of early. Literally just make sure you drop a comment down below and you guys are subscribed. I'm going to be picking a random winner from down below in the comments to win a free week of VIP picks. And I'm telling you guys, you're going to absolutely love it in VIP, especially if you're 100% free. You're going to make so much cash. You're probably going to want to hop on the year pass, even though we sold out. So the winner for last video is going to be JDM. If you're watching this video right now, drop a comment down below so I can get in contact with you, hook you up with your free week of VIP picks, guys. And as simple as that, you guys support and like the videos for completely free. I'm going to support you guys as well. So with that being said, guys, we're on the way to 4,000 subs. We're probably going to hit it this month because we have so many videos about to drop. It's crazy. So make sure you guys are subscribing and get that free week of VIP picks. And then, like I said, today is probably going to be our biggest day of the week, guys. The weekend is where we make the most profit. As you can see right here, I sent this out to the free plan not too long ago. About 60% of our profit, maybe even up to 70%, come from the weekends, guys. We have college football games. We probably have about 10 to 20 college football games going on. Same thing with NFL, guys. Ton of games on NFL, and then we also have MLB, and then the NBA season will be starting, so we'll have that stacked on top of the NFL games as well. So we have so many plays dropping, and also these are huge payouts, guys. A lot of these slips are going to be like 10 to 20x for the NFL and college football, so we're going to be making a ton of bread, and I want everyone to be a part of this. So if you didn't get on a year pass, it's a little too late now, but you guys can still jump on the weekend pass and make, jump in where we make the most amount of our money. So I did put this up to 5 slots, guys, and I left it to 50% off. So today only, you can join the weekend pass, 50% off, guys. It's promo code Sunday since we only have the Sunday slate of games. But literally every weekend, you guys will get my best plays. I'm not sure why I didn't go through this. See if I can just type in promo code Sunday, hit apply. Literally, there we go. I'll have this link down below in the comment section. If you use that promo code, it's $12.50 for all today's plays. And as you see, we're gonna have a ton of plays. So yesterday we had college football alone. We could have had a massive day, but we had one player that voided, and I think the same thing in baseball. So we ended up cashing this slip for college football, this slip as well. We had a few of these set up to go over where we had Brown and Singleton cash, and then Malik Murphy and his receiver also cashed. If I put his receiver on here, this would have been a 10x payout. I went with the person who we had a DMP, which would have been completely free, guys. He would have dominated in that game had he played, but we still cashed the slip for 6x, guys. These are going to be 10 to 20x payouts. I showed you guys a ton of those slips in the previous videos, and then we had 2 players that did not play for us over in VIP. So had both of those players played, I believe we easily could have cashed these 2 slips as well, because we were already halfway through. So with that being said, guys, a huge day coming ahead. Jump on that weekend pass if you want it. Link is down below in the comment section, and let's get ready to hop into these picks, guys. So the first pick that I'm going to have for you guys, we're going to be going with a first half play. I think both of these are first half passing yards. We're going to be going with my guy, Joe Flacco, guys. Absolute monster QB, strictly passing, guys. He's too old to be running. He's not mobile. He passes the ball a lot, and also a lot of his work should come from the first half. As you can see, his last 2 games alone, he was on the Colts for these games. He still had Pittman, which was a great receiver. I'm pretty sure there's another guy I was looking at last year who was pretty decent as well, but he did not have who he has on the Browns. On the Browns, for some reason, Flacco does amazing. I'm about to show you guys that in a second. And also, he has David Njoku. That was like his favorite target when he was on the Browns. I'll show you guys all those stats in just 2 seconds. But his last 2 games in the first half, he had 157 passing yards. Both. Look at Cincy's rankings for this game as well. Their passing yards allowed, they're ranked 21st, guys. There are, what, 32 teams in the NFL? So they're ranking 21st, which means they're giving up a good bit of passing yards. They're giving up 223 a game on average. Flacco was going way over this line when he was on the Browns. I'll just scroll down and show you guys that in just a second. Actually, I'll do that now. So Joe Flacco on the Browns. This was his 2023 season, guys. He came in 5 games on the Browns. played with what Njoku was like his main target over here. Look at these games. You can see the dates right here. Look at the yards, guys. 309 yards, 368, 374, 311, and 254. Not to mention, I think he had another game. Yeah, this game right here. Which one was this? This was the this shows the whole season. There's one more game I wanted to pull up. I think it was like the wild card game. If it's not already shown on the screen, it's a wild card game where he also had another crazy high yardage game. So you can see 300 plus yards in almost all these games. In the first half, he's going way over that line of what we planned it at. We have him at 114. Should be extremely easy over, guys. On the Browns, I'll scroll over. I'll probably pull up Njoku and look at his yardage. Let's just do that as well really quick as well, because we're going to be using him in one of the prompts. Let's do David. I don't know why it's in all caps. It'll be all right. David Njoku, if I could freaking type career stats. We'll go to 2023 and look at his last 5 games, because that was when he was playing with Flacco. So you can see right here, wild card game. He had how many in this? 93 yards in this game, right? 134 yards here, 44 yards here. This is the only time he went under, but I'm pretty sure this was a blowout game. It was 36-22. There was no need to be passing the ball anymore. And he still has 6 receptions and 9 targets in this game. So Flacco was targeting him a lot, guys. Look at this. 104 yards right here, 10 receptions, 8 targets here, and then 6 receptions for 91 yards. So absolutely killing it with Flacco as his quarterback. And once again, they're back together. So I'm definitely going to be loving this matchup. This first prop, guys, lock this in. Joe Flacco over 114.5. I know you guys may not have this exact line, but I'm going to show you guys where you can play it at if you don't already have the app. So that's going to be the first one. And then jumping over, we can also look at the projections as well. Flacco's projected to be around 266 passing yards, or 226, not 266. But honestly, guys, take projections with a grain of salt. I believe he easily could have a 300-yard game right here. And I say that because he's going against the Bengals. They're projected to be playing from behind, right? The Bengals realistically should be winning this game. They have Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, amazing receiving core. They should be winning this game. I'm pretty sure the money and everybody, as you can see, Cincy minus 244, right, for the money line. Which means the Browns are going to be playing from behind, guys. Playing from behind, they're going to be needing more yards through the air, because they're going to have to be trying to come back as quick as possible with however much time they have on the clock when they do get the ball, especially if Cincy's up. It's projected to be around 29-21 in this game. So playing from behind, Flacco is going to be airing the ball out, which he already does anyway, because once I said he's too old, he's not mobile, he's not going to be out there running the ball like who's somebody, I think Jaden Daniels. I was looking at playing him today. I may use him in VIP, but he's also a mobile quarterback, so he could, you know, go out there, rush for 100 yards and only throw for 150, or he could go out there, you know, and throw for 200 something yards and rush for 30, just like the same thing with Lamar Jackson. Flacco, on the other hand, only has the option to pass the ball, and he has a really great receiving core with Jerry Jeudy now on the Browns as well. With him, I don't think he had him last time. And then also he has David Njoku out there as well. You can see their projections, 69 yards and 46 yards for Njoku. So the fact that these projections are even close to what we're looking at is good as well. Like I said, you gotta take them with a grain of salt. But you see, if he gets around 5.4 receptions, let's look at it. He was averaging about 6 or 7 when Flacco was his quarterback. So even with Jerry Jeudy, I believe he can still get around that 5 mark, and Njoku and Flacco is definitely gonna have a great game. That's that first prop, guys. Going into the second prop, we're going to be taking Baker Mayfield first half props over 118. No, I think it's 114 as well. It should be somewhere around that 114 yard as well. But either way, guys, we can play it at 118 if you have it there. Just I get a pretty decent payout on the app. I'm going to show you guys in a second. Playing it at a little bit less, but you can see. Without go this head-to-head for, no, he doesn't have any head-to-head Flacco, but we can go to this head-to-head. You can see last 10 games right here, Baker Mayfield 5 out of 10 on the over in his first half. Head-to-head versus Atlanta, though, we can see the last 2 games in a row he was able to cover versus Atlanta. Missed it right here, I'm pretty sure. Let's look at his pass completions. See, he did have 29 attempts in this game. And he still went under with only 14 completions. He did still win 29-25, so probably no need to continue passing the ball in the first half. They were up. And then you can see this other game they also faced off right in 2023, 171 passing yards. Guys, these are all in the first half alone. So 171, 164 in the first half. We're taking this at 114. Also, guys, like I said, we're going over the research for you. So if you don't like it, don't play it. But look at the stats, guys. So Atlanta's defense for passing yards allowed, they're ranked 22nd in the league so far, which means, like I said, there's only about 32 teams. So like bottom 10 giving up passing yards. We can see passing yards allowed, they're averaging around 224 for their game total. Of course, Baker's probably definitely going to go over this line. We're going to look at his projections as well. But once again, another really pass-heavy team. He has Mike Evans out there. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the other guy's name, but I'll show you guys in just a second because I never really could. Emeka Egbuka, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. But both of these guys are really great. We bet on him a lot in college football. I will pull up those slips and show you guys if I had my Google Docs pull up. But we cashed out on him a lot in college football. Should be a great receiver in the NFL, especially for Baker Mayfield. But he also has Mike Evans as well. So if Emeka can replace what Chris Godwin was doing when Baker Mayfield was playing with that dual core.
Someone was detected at your front door.
Someone's coming through my front door. But they should be a really, really great receiver duo for him. You can see he's projected to be around 262 yards in this game. And once again, also projected to have the lead as well. So he's probably within the first half going to take that lead. That's another reason I'm playing that first half, so we don't have to worry about these blowout games, guys. That first half should be amazing. So we're going to go over and lock both of these plays over on ParlayPlay, and I'll show you guys that in just a second. All right, boys, over here on ParlayPlay, highly recommend, if you guys have not joined this app, to do so right now. It's literally the best time to join. Of course, that deposit match, if you have not already done so, join ParlayPlay using promo code ApexBetz. I will have this link down below in the comment section for you guys. Everything I talk about will be in the comment section. Just click those links, guys. Should be easy access. They're gonna double whatever you guys deposit into the app up to $100. So like, let's say you only have $50 to play with tomorrow, you guys can have $100. Literally just join ParlayPlay, use that promo code ApexBetz. Once you make a deposit, you'll have $100 to play with. Take that 100 and you can lock in a simple play like this. I'm going to show you guys. Make sure you're on NFL first half though, so make sure you click first half props, and then once you go pull up, I'll just do it really quick for you guys, even though I already pulled up. You see, pull up Joe Flacco. They have so many adjustable lines you guys can pick through to play with. You can do this on almost every single prop on ParlayPlay. One of the reasons it's my favorite app, guys. We make easy money over here. I've been withdrawing 5,000-10,000 each and every week because we play a lot in here for the MLB. But you can see this line of 114 Joe Flacco over his first half passing yards. You can see, and we also have Baker Mayfield over 114.5 passing yards as well. Really nice payout on both of these, 165 and 171. We just went over all the research, guys. These two should be a great game, especially with a lot of passing. I expect Flacco to be playing from behind, so he's probably going to be throwing a ton of yards just from there. And also, he's not really mobile. And Baker Mayfield should take the lead with ease in that first half. Going up against Atlanta, so 114 should be nothing for him. We just went over how he does head-to-head versus Atlanta already. Should be a really great one here. So I'm going to be locking 250 to win 705 on this play. Go ahead and lock that in on the screen with you guys. So if you guys love that, lock this in. Let's say if you do like your $25 better, put like 50 on this play, make some really, really nice payouts. Just based off those two simple props alone. Now we're going to go over the big money play here. We have a 20x play that we're about to go over, and literally you guys can lock this in for completely free. You don't even have to use any of your own funds if you have not already joined. And that's going to be over here on Dabble, guys. So this is going to be the main app we use football season. This is how we're going to make all of our money. As you can see on the screen, if you use promo code ApexBetz, I have this little image down here, they're going to give you $25 for completely free. If you have not already joined, guys, use that link down below in the comment section. Join on Dabble. It's legal in all these states, so if it is legal in your state, I'm telling you guys, it is the best app for football season. 3x pay, a 3-man play pays like 6x payouts, and then you also have plays like this. A 5-man plays 20x, but also we can do correlations. Look at this, we got Jamar and Joe Burrow in this play. You can't do this on a lot of other apps without them nerfing the payout. This probably be like a 15x on PrizePicks. So if you guys were playing what, 25 to 100 bucks on your plays, you're losing 5x. So you're losing all that money just for playing on a different app. But if you join over here on Dabble, I'm telling you guys, I'm going to be sending a ton of these plays to the free plan, so you're going to need this app anyway if you're not on that free plan. But go ahead and do so. That is down below in the comment section as well. I'm going to be sending another play just like this, a 20x payout, to the free plan. So let's go over why I love this play so much to begin with. Like I said, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. I don't really have to do any explaining for this one. I mean, it should be a great game. We can also go over their props as well. Let's go back to that Cincy versus Browns game. Like I said, 29-21 is the projected score. Bengals should have the lead. We went over Joe Flacco's projections. Let's go over and look at Burrow's though. So if we go over here to Cincinnati, we can see Burrow's projected to be around 294 passing yards. That's an extremely high projection, guys. Normally the projections are closer to the lines that we play at, that we are going to be playing on, which we see that's what, 270. Normally it would be like 275, 280. You know, if they didn't think he was going to go over, or if they thought it was going to be close. But looking at it, guys, he's at 294 projections alone. We just looked over the rankings for today as well. That should be pretty good. It's the Browns. We don't really have to do too much explaining. And of course, we have Jamar Chase. Should be his #1 receiver, #1 target. 97 yards he's projected to be around. We have him at 86.5 yards over here on Dabble. So that first two should be a really nice over. Against the Browns should be really nice. Of course, Njoku, we just went over his play as well. Showed you guys that on StatMuse, and I showed you guys. Did I show you guys on Outlier? I don't think I did, but StatMuse went over all his plays with Joe Flacco as his quarterback. Let's go look at his last couple games. So I'll just go back to props. Let's pull up David Njoku and find him over here. Cleveland, tight end. I'm going to click on one of these props, and then I'm going to go to his receiving yards. Look at his last couple games, guys. Even though, like I said, this is not with Joe Flacco as his quarterback, we can see what the last 3 games look pretty solid. He was pretty close in this game where he went on the under, but these 2 games he was able to cover. But like I said, with Joe Flacco as his quarterback, guys, he's going to be airing that ball out, and Njoku is one of his favorite receivers, and he can also get a lot of yards after the catch. Now, looking at the rankings, we can see Cincinnati's receiving yards defense. They're ranked 19th, right? If we click on versus tight ends, they're ranked 30th, guys. Almost dead last in the league, giving up 65 yards a game to tight ends. Once again, this is probably going to be Joe Flacco's favorite target, and Cincinnati struggles versus tight ends. So literally, guys, deep research behind every single one of these plays. If you don't like it, don't play it, but I'm going to be locking all of these in. So we have Njoku right here paired with Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. We also have Drake London and then Bucky Irvin. Drake London, this should be really self-explanatory prop. We could go over and look at his projections as well. I don't think I'm going to pull up the rankings and everything, but looking at it, we have Michael Penix. I'm pretty sure the last game he played with Penix as his quarterback, he was able to cover getting I think 70 something, 80 plus yards. I know he was able to cover, but Penix really favored Drake London in that game. I know I heard something about Mooney maybe possibly having an injury or something he's dealing with as well. So Drake London should be the nice, easy target. He's projected for about 5 or 6 receptions. Says about 5.4, 69 receiving yards. We're playing him at 76. He should easily be able to cover this game, especially, like I said, Tampa Bay should be up in this game, which means the Falcons are going to have to pass more to try to come back and get either that lead back or take the lead. So Penix should be able to go over this really nice, but Drake London, I believe, is going to be his #1 target and should be the guy to take us on the over. Now, I'm also going to be pairing that with Bucky Irvin. You can see 67.5 rushing yards. If we go back to the projections for his game as well, we'll go to Tampa Bay. If I can click on them really quick. Going to Tampa Bay, we can see he's projected to be around 77 rushing yards in this game, 15.2 rushing attempts is what they're projecting him to be at. Bucky Irvin, really great running back. I'll go over and try to pull up some of his stats over here and look at some of his rankings as well. So if we go to Bucky Irvin over on Outlier, just going to click on one of these and then move over to his rushing yards. Going to his rushing yards, if I can ever find it. That's first half. So go to regular rushing yards. You can see this line, I think his line is at 79.5. Guys, on Dabble, we have this line at 67.5 rushing yards right now. I don't know why they have it so low if the normal line is about 79, but at 67.5, we're pairing this with all 5 of these plays for a 20x payout. So going back to Bucky, we can see the last couple games, he was able to clear this line pretty easily. I'll just go to 67 so you guys can see that a lot clearer. Last 5 games he was able to cover. Had 1 miss right here, and then he had 3 overs right here in a row. If we go look at his rush attempts, you can see he only had 4 rush attempts in this game. So of course, this is why he ended up missing. But these 5 right here, 17, 19, 20, 16, and 15 here. So if he gets around that 15 mark, which he did here, and 117 rushing yards, and once again, Tampa Bay was winning this game. So winning the game, they're going to be running the ball more, and they're going to try to limit not putting the ball back in the Falcons' hands. Should be running a lot more in this one. So going to be locking this one in for a 20x payout. Like I said, guys, you can lock this in for completely free. Dabble is going to give you 25 bucks as soon as you use promo code ApexBetz. Link is down below. Join up, use that free 25 bucks, and you can throw it all on this play, or you can split it. I'm going to be sending another play out as well and lock one of these in for easy money. If you put all 25 on here for completely free, it's going to be what, 250 bucks, guys. Literally a free 250 if we cash this play, when we cash this play, because I love both of these. literally go to your bank account. You can withdraw, you can keep playing. If you guys make any size deposit on there as well, you can keep playing the plays, because when you go over and join on Dabble using that promo code, it's gonna have you follow me as well. And as you see, we already have 2 copies on there, so you can see all the plays that I lock in. Be careful just copying the plays, because not all of them are going to be what I use for VIP. Some of these I'm just locking in so I can kind of test the water, see what I like, and then, you know, next week if I see those games again with similar matchups, I can play them back. So don't copy every single play, but you can still see all the plays that I lock in. And like I said, majority of those are going to be VIP plays that I'm sending out as well. So join on Dabble, get those copies in, use that free 25 bucks when you join with that code, and that about wraps it up, guys. So once again, ton of these going out for football season. Should be a really great weekend. If you guys want to hop on that weekend pass, use code Sunday, link is down below. Gonna get you half off for that. Join up so we can cash out. And once again, once we get to, like I said, 40 likes, make sure you guys are subscribe, leave that comment down below, and I'm gonna be picking a winner to win a free week of VIP picks. So that about wraps it up, guys. Good luck with all your bets, and I will catch you guys over in VIP.